Nicky at the Magic House. Written and illustrated by Baeten, and read by Auntie Lee. It was deep in the dark of the night when only the moon and the stars were still awake. The land lay quietly in darkness like a large sleeping animal. Way up high, by the light of the moon, you could see two small figures on a broomstick, chasing shadows. Nicky and her cat Theodore swerved in and out of crackling stars, turning corners so fast they could feel the cold night air pinching their cheeks. Nicky was teaching herself to fly figure eights when she noticed that a house on top of the hill still had its lights on. Nicky aimed her broomstick and raced towards it. At first it was hard to see, but Theodore, whose ears had pricked up when he heard a very pleasing sound, was walking carefully and slowly to the end of the broomstick. Theodore leapt, and Nicky lost her balance and tumbled into the room. Bang! Crash! Nicky sat up and looked at the two ends of her broomstick, one in each hand. How was she ever going to fly again? But just then she heard a low, deep sound. Blue, blue. Who could be playing music around here? Nicky picked up the ends of her broomstick and climbed down the ladder into the next room. Good evening, Nicky said. What lovely music. Do you like it? A witch said, smiling happily. I'm so glad, but you know I'm supposed to make lovely music because I'm a musical witch. Now who are you? I'm Nicky and my broom is broken. Can you fix it? Fix your broomstick? Of course not. I can only play magical music. Listen. As soon as the witch picked up her wand, all the instruments sprang into the air and raced around the room, jostling each other as they eagerly moved into position. Sparkling sounds filled the room. Nicky kept time on a tambourine as the cats howled and the crows cackled until, sniff, sniff, what was that delicious smell coming up from below? Good evening, Nicky said. It smells wonderful in here. Of course it smells wonderful in here. I'm the cooking witch. But who are you? I'm Nicky and my broomstick is broken. Can you fix it? Broomstick? Fix it? Of course not. I cook wonderful, scrumptious dishes that fill your tummy forever with tastes that come out of your dreams. Are you hungry? Oh, yes. Nicky licked her fingers and sighed. Now let me cook you some magic. She picked up the book of cooking spells and started to read the magic recipes out loud, just as she had seen the witch do. But something went terribly wrong. What have you done? The cooking witch shouted. Spinach with grasshoppers? How horrible! Get out of here! Nicky didn't wait to read another word. She dropped the book and rushed downstairs. Good night and sleep well, Nicky said. I see you are going to bed. Good night to you too. Of course I'm going to bed. I'm the sleeping witch. But who are you? I'm Nicky and my broomstick is broken. Can you fix it? The witch pulled the bed covers over her head and the lights went out. I can't fix your broomstick. I can only put it to sleep. How about you? Maybe a nice, restful 100-year sleep? Now, wouldn't you like that? Sleep for 100 years? I don't want to sleep at all. When you are asleep, you can't see, hear, or feel anything. But the sleeping witch had already yawned twice, and all the animals stopped what they were doing, curled up, and went to sleep. Nicky's eyelids were feeling very heavy. Slowly and quietly, she tiptoed down the next set of stairs. Nicky saw a young witch with wild yellow hair concentrating furiously on a book of spells. A screwdriver and a wrench and some nuts and bolts hummed in midair, ready for action. Hi, my name's Nicky, and my broom is broken. You surely can fix my broomstick. Fix your broomstick? Of course I can. I'm the fixing witch. The fixing witch yanked up her shirt sleeves a little bit more. Then, right in front of Nicky, there was a big explosion, and a super-winged broomstick rocket appeared. Wow, this is real magic, Nicky screamed. The witch pulled out a blue polka-dot handkerchief and wiped her brow. You like it? Nicky gave her a huge kiss on the cheek, which tasted a little like rocket fuel. In a flash, Nicky and Theodore were out of the basement window and flying so fast that Nicky had to hold on to her hat. The two friends floated quietly high up near the moon. It was still deep in the dark of the night, but when Nicky looked down at the earth, she saw a light still shining in a house. Now who in the world would be awake at this time of night?